Hello everybody, today I invite you to a journey to a special place. I will show you the greatest Polish cemeteries in the United Kingdom. Polish Airmen Cemetery in Newark. Welcome back. I'm already in front of the cemetery in Newark. I'm going to look for the graves of the Polish soldiers. We're finally here. There lies a total of 440 people, 353 Poles in the Polish Air Force, airmen who died during World War II. During the Second World War, located near the Newark air bases, RAF bombers stationed Polish units, and dead killed in accidents and dead airmen of units were buried in the cemetery in Newark. Besides, aviators were buried in the cemetery of three presidents of the Republic of Poland in exile: Stanisław Ostrowski, August Zalewski, Władysław GORZKIEWICZ, and General Władysław Sikorski, Commander-in-Chief of the Polish Forces, Prime Minister of the Republic of Poland, killed in an air accident of Gibraltar on June 1943, age 62, and buried there at Newark Cemetery. His body was returned to the native Poland to be finally laid rest on September 1993 in the vault of Wawel Cathedral in Kraków. On the cross, a plaque with a quote from the Bible: "I fought the good fight, I made a profession, I kept the faith," and below, inscription "For freedom," revealing was the Supreme Commander, General Władysław Sikorski. There are also graves of other victims of the crash of Gibraltar, and 45 soldiers, the major or paratroops. The first graves of Polish airmen in the cemetery occurred in October 1940. With the passage of time, the graves were getting more and more, until finally it was decided that the cemetery was called the Cemetery of Polish Airmen. The consideration of large standing of the center was on 15 July 1941. After 1947, in Newark also began to bury veterans of Polish Air Force, civil and dead. After the war, in the section called Polish Air Force Institute, was buried so far 36. Among the most prominent are Major Roman Czerwiński, pilot and one of the most distinguished officers of Polish intelligence; Colonel Władysław Makowski, the first commander of the 300 Bomber Squadron, Mazovia; Aleksander Gabrewicz, Commander 1 and 2nd Fighter Wing; Captain Józef Jeka, Commander of 306 Squadron Toruń. Today, after these brave men was only mad and signs with the names and age. Some of them were very young, 18, 19 years old. They kept alive for freedom, freedom for us. Each year in late October and November, the Polish Cemetery in Newark held a ceremony commemorating the dead, airmen, soldiers and paratroops. That day, the cemetery becomes a place of witness for 2 generations. There were representatives of old Polonia, as well as young people who were sitting a tribute to those who died. Delegation of virus or relatives. Organizations laid flowers and light candles. There are also veterans of Polish and English invasion. Remember that you have goals of freedom. Freedom for England and for Poland. Dedication, commitment for life, for a better tomorrow, for other people, for us. Visiting the Polish pilot cemetery in Newark tends to reflect, as our problems are very small compared to the problems of the soldiers who died during the war. Let us ask ourselves this question.